Evil
you
Wither.
will
Fight!
cower to the pack. Understand?
No.
No.
You might want to take
Cow to the Ow! Okay.
Took most of your hearts there.
Want to be a phony like me? Subscribe now.
So
and
since
check
this
out
is
the
your
Xylophone
request as
merch.
Code Nut,
Link
I
in the
figured I might as well
description
bring up some news about you. You got a comment from frickin' Skins 2 Mainstream, aka the guy who makes Card Fight Hero. I almost said Card Fight Heroes band cards like that. No, Card Heroes with Sly Hito and all that stuff. That's gonna be like one of those big, like, whoa, what? Skins 2 Mainstream watches my stuff? Oh! Yeah. Mind blown. So anyway, skip.
Today's gonna be an interesting day. As you may be able to see, we have 15 lucky blocks.
Means that something got 3,000 likes.
You may think the light gods were generous, and well, yes, they were, but I'm thinking of doing something a little special. Since it's episode 15, we'll celebrate with 15, but maybe come, other special episodes, maybe say episode 20, we reward the light gods even more.
40?
Give them twice the amount of lucky blocks they would normally get. So, of course, Pack,
Like
let me know
million.
if you think that's a good idea or a terrible idea.
I'm remembering
We'll see
the
if you wanna
Olympus
carry
when
through with
Zala had to make up for all the
But
freaking
these
lucky
blocks will be
blocks.
open
Wait.
late. For now, we have a Wither to fight. Let's gather the pack.
Fun fact in the playlist, this is in the last episode or out of order, so it goes 13, 15,
Ring.
14.
Relena,
I
knock
hate it
knock.
when when that
Town
happens.
meeting at the totems.
You've been in better
34
shape.
seconds.
Oh, okay.
Alpha!
And again, the only thing I hate more
Mario.
than a playlist that's out of order
Town
is a
meeting
playlist that
at
has
the,
it going in
at the
the
totems,
wrong
25
order.
seconds.
So like it goes from like parts
Hannah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Hannah,
something like that,
Hannah,
instead of
banana,
1, 2,
Hannah.
3, 4,
Town
5.
meeting, 12 seconds.
Just like I
Oh,
hate
the
that.
totems.
Now I have to fight against the autoplay.
And made it. Whew.
You did.
So,
Why do you call a town meeting?
Oh, hi Hannah.
town meeting because we have a problem. A big problem. Problems that happen to be made of silver and coated in wolfsbane. That are being held by other problems that hunt us. Okay, let me word that better. The werewolf hunters are getting crafty. Too crafty. Way too crafty. In a bad way.
As opposed to way too crafty in a good way.
What did you do?
What? Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. You think I did something?
Yes?
Okay, that's a fair assumption, but well, what I did.
To be fair, I am doing
is
something
in
right
the
now.
past 24
Breathing.
hours,
Talking.
I've probably killed
Making my
about
heart
50
beat.
werewolf hunters. They're coming out in force, and not just that, but they, are starting to weaponize wolfsbane.
To be fair, if you
All
kill
around
about
town that
50
made us,
members of
you
my
know,
family
kinda
or loved
not
ones,
feel well,
I'm coming
unable to do
after
anything.
you.
Yeah. Now they're literally putting it
Then
on
again,
their
it's
silver
more of a
tipped arrows and
thing or
silver
something like that, but
swords.
it's not the same thing. But you know what I'm
They're
trying
really,
to
like,
get at
doubling up
here.
on everything. It's not fair.
So what you're saying is they've actually grown smarter and actually using
Yes.
poison against us.
It's not fair.
Who'd have thought the werewolf
Like, I
hunters would
had
be
them
good at
completely
hunting
under control, but
werewolves? This is
now,
bullshit.
Suddenly, they hit me a few times and I gotta retreat. I don't know. You gotta find a way to deal with this. I don't know if it's gonna be taking them all out, finding their source.
Next, you'll tell me
or just
that if I take my
even better
cough
defenses in the
medicine,
town.
my cough will
It's
go
getting
away.
closer and closer to making those new garlic diffusers. But that'll just keep the vampires out. It's not gonna keep the hunters out.
Of course, I say
Almost
cough so
not.
many times that now I
Hunters
have
are
to
big.
cough. Making it worse.
Vampires will always be our biggest problem, but the wolves, the werewolf hunters will make things worse for us.
Vampires will be our biggest
to fight
problem.
these
We have wolfsbane. We have a literal kryptonite.
I don't know. You got any ideas on what we can do about it, Alpha? Anything?
Better ourselves, I suppose. We'll have to get better equipment, and perhaps even use some man-made weapons.
So like, some new magic, to take them on, stuff like that, huh?
Suppose. I've been working
Maybe
on this.
Some cool magical swords, huh? Huh? You like this thing? It's twice as strong as that giant axe I have, and it has other cool magical abilities.
Take that, punk.
Yeah, you got your magic, and I'm just gonna say, there's something that I need for my magic that I think we could all benefit from.
Why do you have a head of... Oh, no.
I have 4 of these. Yeah. Yeah.
Please don't tell me you're not in the village.
No, not in a village. That'd be really embarrassing if this was all set up and I accidentally, set up 3 and then it went. No, not in the village. That would be silly. We're gonna do it outside the village, obviously. Yeah. Anyway, we can
Getting that thing apparently didn't form for some reason.
and then take that thing down, get some stuff, use the
Or
magic,
it's because
and
Hannah took
destroy
one.
our enemies.
Or broke it.
Sound fun?
Sounds
Hannah
fine to
made
me,
it seem
but
advancement,
one issue
spooky,
with that.
scary skeleton.
the werewolves
Rude.
outnumber us numerously. They're human. They don't need
Yeah.
to keep biting others to keep the numbers up.
Yeah.
So
I feel like that's just gonna
once...
be that's something we deal with, but
Hannah.
I don't have an immediate solution.
Well, Hannah's having fun.
Exactly, but this will be a good deterrent for now.
Maybe I'll get some even stronger spells, and I got some friends that want to help us out with this. Well, a friend of his friend.
Please tell me it's not the devil.
The devil. What?
I call him Lucifer Morningstar.
The heck is that? Is that a
Oh.
mechanical golem?
Oh
no,
no.
it's a wooden.
I am
first of
not
all.
a golem.
It's,
I'm a
take your helmet off
monstrosity.
so it's Richie.
It's the druid, of
Yeah.
course. He's the only one that smells like maple syrup.
He's Canadian?
Worst things to smell like.
I love maple syrup.
Maple syrup's some good stuff. Yeah, but look at the armor.
I'd
I have.
apologize to my Canadian viewers, but let's be real here. You're going to
Don't I look
apologize
amazing,
to
though?
me. No, I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
we just made this stuff.
Wait, who is this other guy?
He asks. That's what
Oh,
Hannah
right,
asked.
Right. Yeah, my bad. This is my friend.
Michael.
This is Brandon. He's
He has
full
wings.
an angel.
It's okay. Sure.
This
Sounds
world
good.
just gets more and more fudged by the
Has
second.
the wings
Could've-
and everything.
He has ridiculous
Smell
armor
like-
too.
Plot twist, it's the Wicked Eraser.
Well, this
Nothing
isn't
wrong with
exactly.
my. Yeah, this is it. This is just.
I would have died
it's a
laughing if
false-
it was
it's a
Shadows.
false persona.
DTM Shadow
This is it.
Slayer.
Oh.
Okay.
Why does your transformation
cool.
look cooler than
That's-
ours? Because
Yeah,
yours is a
right.
bloody wolf. I'm Mephisto.
See, we're ready for this.
Or
Yeah.
Mephiles.
You got the stuff?
Yeah, I got the
Wait,
stuff.
wait.
What?
Did you tell
Mephiles
them
would be more
before you
fitting
told
given
us,
his
assuming
crystalline
that we were
form.
gonna say yes to whatever you
Of
were going to say?
course. Why would you say no? Well, look,
We're gonna have a nice long conversation after this.
Evidently.
It's
A
partially
nice-
his idea.
Long conversation.
I will
It's a
back him up.
secret.
To,
This is my
to
idea.
quote Shrek the Third, I will
Look,
use
Mr.
persuasion of
Alpha
reasoning.
Sid, would you
Here's
wanna take this
persuasion,
sun
and
god
here's
on the cross?
reasoning.
I don't think you would.
We follow the moon goddess here.
Exactly. So you don't want any problems with the sun god.
Oh no, he threw the hat off. Oh no,
Artemis
he took the hat.
versus Apollo.
I don't want your
Ironically,
hat.
Xylo is on Team Artemis.
What's wrong with him?
I don't want your hat.
I want the hat. Oh boy. Oh boy. Time to
Put it on,
the hat.
and I will tear it off your...
Ow!
Hannah.
Okay, sorry. Ow! Ow! The blind-
The stealing the hat,
Yeah.
the Omega is in trouble. Stealing the hat is one of the more hilarious running jokes here.
Bleeding. Hold on. I got these new
You're about to
bandages.
be fine in a second.
There we go.
Did you put those in your mouth?
Alright, let me put my helmet
I'm not
back
supposed
on.
to
When you're
eat
bleeding from
Band-Aids.
your mouth, how else are you supposed to bandage it?
But that's not how the mouth works.
Yeah.
Not you people again. Invasion.
Am I the only one that gets pissed off when I can't put a Band-Aid on my
Oh,
mouth
yeah.
and I might have to like bite my tongue or
I have
something?
a problem, and well, it's not my place to get involved.
Agreed.
I mean, I guess technically I could, but no.
Yeah, so those are the
I
hunters
think it's
I was telling
specifically
you about.
I think it's. Has there
Feel
ever been
that wolf
attempted?
bane?
Yeah, I definitely
Do people
feel it.
know if it's physically possible? Do not test this at
Okay.
home.
So,
On the off chance you might, I don't know, Band-Aid your mouth shut.
Well, hoping
One
that
turn
the
at a
magic
time.
we can get.
James Sullivan is not responsible for any deaths that may happen from you eating your own
Yes,
Band-Aids.
you figured out a nice safe place.
I'm going to jail. This would be my downfall.
This thing's
Scientific
dangerous.
curiosity.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of destructive power.
And
I'm sure we can
again,
go
I would
outside
never
with
forget
it.
the fact that a Chinese
gonna
man
go
once
so
thought he
far
made the
That thing's not gonna know.
thought he
what hit.
made the
Well, we
elixir
got
of
the farm
life,
out
but
here.
turns out he
We're
made
gonna go
gunpowder.
just the farm.
You made the exact opposite of what you want. In fact, you are now responsible for killing more people.
Hunters.
Ah. You know, I never noticed this last time I came by.
Yeah. set up a nice little farm. You know, it's good to get those, you know, all those little plants and stuff for the magic.
I told you, Minecraft
Go
Farm
through the
Simulator.
forest.
I borrowed that.
Roleplay.
Here should be far enough. Let's see.
We're still close to the village.
No
It's
shit.
far enough. Come on, we can take this thing down. We got me.
It's just a
and
wither.
you, and Dragon
Me?
Slayer over here, and Tree Boy, and Fallen Angel. Look, we're like a superhero squad.
Tree man.
Tree Man,
It's a human spider.
and yeah, like it's a pretty solid
And
squad.
you?
And Hannah.
Can you even see out that mask?
Yes, can you not see my eyes?
Made sure
It's
that
already was shot
eye
by a
holes in it.
hunter.
Look at my eyes. Okay, you can see my eyes.
Barely.
Just barely.
I
Okay,
can see.
as long as you're not handling a bow.
I'm in
Look,
third person
okay, I'm a
anyway.
master of nature. I don't have to see. I feel.
Okay, that might not be entirely true. Okay,
You
true.
can't feel when you're wearing
Okay,
armor.
yeah, sure, it's true. Okay, so who brought the soul sand?
Did you really?
Totally. I got it.
I know what it is.
This guy comes prepared.
Here.
Oh shoot.
Nice.
Got it.
Noted.
All right. So let's build a snowman. Who wants to build one?
Wouldn't it be a sandman?
Fell in the water.
I do, said Hannah.
Well, okay, it's not an actual snowman, but it's more of a giant. It's a sandman. It's a Mr. Sandman.
It's a demon. Let's just leave it at that.
Aw, says
Big
Hannah.
old sandy boy.
Make it a horse.
All right. Hello, sir. Nice face you have there. Maybe it has a head over here. It's all spooky
I don't
like.
think it works like that.
Maybe.
Did you not do your research?
What's research?
Now Mega Fire has spooky, scary
Oh,
splitids.
Obviously, it should go right about here.
Oh, there we
And
go.
here he is.
I fulfilled the summoning conditions.
You will cower to the pack.
Everyone got the withering
Understand?
heights.
I
No.
don't think
You might want to
understand.
Bow to the pack. Ow!
Atari was
Okay.
blown up by Wither.
I should eat some food. So we have a fight. Ow.
Okay, he can fly. That's not fair.
Yeah.
I can't fly. This isn't fair.
Let me bring in the crossbow.
There we go. I'll take this guy then.
Oh yeah, we got a
Alright,
full
oh.
angel. Yeah, but you didn't see that coming, Mr. Wither. We have an angel.
Sure.
Okay.
Bring him more towards the ground. We can claw to death. That way.
Can we get him? Can we get him, Lola?
Just
If
gotta
we could
soften
just
them
stop
up a little
flying,
first.
that'd be great.
Yeah.
There he goes.
Yeah, we got him.
Nice.
Nailed it.
Easy. Did anyone get a star?
Did anyone get
I
this
did.
stuff?
Right here. Pull it
Okay.
right out of his chest.
Put it in there.
Oh, hello.
No.
And pass them to everybody.
We all need stars.
This was a team effort. We all deserve the
Are you
reward.
okay? You seem to have an arrow poking at you. Is that normal for you?
Yeah.
Are you like a
I've
unicorn?
seen worse.
Are you a fallen unicorn angel?
Yes.
Nate.
Nice.
There
I'm pretty sure this is how lobotomy was created.
We're really a superhero team.
From one asshole who got a railroad spike shoved up his, shoved through his head, to which and lived, and then he realized everyone must do this. You just don't need parts of your brain.
I told you I was becoming one with
Or
nature.
you lucked out.
I will becoming one with
Then again, he died at a very early age, probably because of the fact that he had a railroad spike through his skull.
Step one to what? Nature?
Yeah. Step one with becoming one with
The fact
nature.
that lobotomy kept going after that is one of the most sickening
Now-
things in human history.
Another step.
Then again, the human history of science and how this shit
being very
works does
vague about
not
these
make sense.
Yeah. Should
Yeah.
there should be something we should be concerned as a
Everyone's
pack.
afraid that Corona's going to be the next Black Plague, and I'm like, sit here like, you dumb
Okay, fine.
motherfuckers. The reason the Black Plague happened was because we had no idea how modern
Magic I might
medicine
be able to
worked.
do
You know, on top of the
Fight
actual
the,
reason, but that was also, let's be real, a contributing factor
doesn't
here.
necessarily mean it's a sign.
Nowadays, that wouldn't happen because we know what we're doing. The Black Plague can't happen again unless everyone magically got infected all at the same time, I guess.
Mutating powder. That's gonna be useful.
Yeah. Mutated flowers. Instead
Black
of-
Plague is never happening
Yeah,
again.
we did
I
this
gotta
for
go to
flowers,
hell.
by the way. Oh,
This was all for flowers.
It was like, I'm sorry, but Corona can never be. Corona can't be cured. There's no cure for it. There's no cure for the common cold either. Why are you scared of this?
yeah. We can get some
Corona
real,
isn't
flowers
even
that
the name of
glow.
the actual
You had
virus.
us
The
fight.
virus is a bunch of
A demon. Just for flowers.
Yeah.
Look,
what you do.
okay.
Corona is a
really nice
combination of a bunch of
This
other
is the
diseases.
staff of
Like
dandelion wind.
the people that died of
Okay.
Corona died of pneumonia.
What we'll be able to do.
Not
This is
Corona.
what this does. I'll
Corona
show you.
is a combination of different
Yeah,
viruses
yeah.
at once. They didn't die of Corona, they died of
You should
pneumonia.
probably use me as an example, not those.
Oh, that's a good
I'm
point.
just sick of I'm honestly just sick of
Either way,
everyone just
that's what that
acting
does.
like it's
That
the
was-
most
that's
terrifying thing
child's
of all time.
What we'll
It's
be
our
able to do-
contractually obligated
Incredible.
yearly
Yeah.
end of the world disease that goes away in about 2 months and we all forget about it.
Crystal. It doesn't run out.
Have one with the swine flu, have one with H1N1. I know that was probably the same thing I just said twice. Have one with a third
Suppose I should
thing.
not be
You'll
talking.
have one
I
with
have my own
this.
magic to work
Move
on.
on,
Yeah, so
people.
you got your own
Human
magic.
race will live.
Just, you know,
Some people will
Yeah,
die.
you
That'll
got one.
suck, but we'll all move on as a
Punch people with
species.
that punching magic.
Ooh.
No.
We could,
With
we could
this,
be
I
the
can
first
cast elemental
superhero
strikes.
band. Like, I could play the staff, you could just, like, snap your fingers with that thing or something, and you can shake around in your wooden armor. Okay, bad idea. But we got the instruments back at
Look,
Okay.
look. This is just the
Scrap that
beginning.
idea.
I'll have something new. So you guys, you could be the staff man. Be the master talisman.
I gotta say, NAC 3 is looking fantastic.
Got a name.
That's spelled
probably
K-N-A-C-K.
You're lame.
You're lame.
Because
You're
it
lamest.
seems
Your eye
as though
patch
it's-
is lame.
At least I can see one of my eyes.
You have fluffy ears.
I'm a werewolf.
Let's go.
Did his kind even have ears?
I would love in the second season of Supernatural,
So you
Dookie
don't-
Darkwolf is there for no goddamn reason. Finally, I'm a
Yes, yes.
Lycan rock.
What a loser.
Whatever. Lycanthrope.
I have ears.
I keep saying the Pokemon first.
Anyway, now that that thread is eliminated,
I'm gonna play with a frickin' windmill like I'm 7.
destroyed so I can get these nether stars.
I'm a pinwheel, not a
Let's go
windmill.
ahead and grow some flowers. That's right, I said grow flowers. It's kind of the whole reason. Look, it's for important spells.
I'm not lying, I'm
We're not gonna
imagining
be able to
Zalo
create
literally
the most
going-
powerful spells unless we have these stars. And the ritual happens at noon. We gotta be fast. Okay. So to create this powder, I think I remember the recipe. All we gotta do is like 4 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those. Maybe it's 1 of that there, something like that. Maybe that there, and this. Okay, I might not have needed it to be in any order. But let's make the, yeah. So we have this right here. Let's get this into the EMC table and try to get these flowers sorted. So to create the flower of light, I need to plant an oxide daisy. And at noon, toss down a glowstone block and a prismarine crystal.
The
while
partridge
under
in
the
a bear
effects
tree.
of night vision, I gotta use the powder. So looks like it's almost time, or it is time. We gotta be quick. Okay, so we have flowers, we have glowstone, we have prismarine, we have night vision. Great, and darn it, maybe we can rush real quick. More mutating powder, and I really hope we're. I think we're too late rather than too soon. Well, gotta grab another potion and wait for tomorrow. And after some trial and error, we finally have these radiating flowers. However, they're not all that radiating. Maybe it's just because it's, you know,
Daytime.
middle of the day right now. That would make sense. But anyway, we have
One of my
spells
favorite
ready to
fake
make.
items to ever
Set this one up
not
over
exist.
here.
You know, like one of those scam
This is
things.
going to be
Solar powered
Solar.
flashlight.
Ree was nice enough to give me a
You don't get the joke of that? Take
so
a
I
minute.
should be able to
Don't worry,
absorb
I'm not
the
going
sun's
anywhere.
rays and do damage to normal mobs, and a massive amount of damage to undead monsters.
Yeah, there was also
Well,
one ad
night
thing on like the Google Play
to help
Store.
against the vampire
Solar
threat.
powered phone charger.
So, sunflowers, jack-o'-lantern, bone meal, and
If our
elderberry
phones could charge
is the
through
solar smite
being
spell.
held out to the
But you
sun,
can also
it
have
would
some
not be an
modifiers
app,
to it
and you
using
would
the
not get a
dragon's
cable.
be found.
There was no way
So I'm
that's
gonna
how that
have all 3
works.
modifiers, because that's what the dragon
It would not
can
just be
do.
the Google Store thing, you
And
know?
I believe I need my pestle as well. Let's grab that. And
Fun
smush
idea
it all
though.
together.
It would have been cool.
There we go. We got
It
that.
was true, but it isn't.
Next, yeah. The next spell. Well, let's get this powder in here first. And if we like it, we'll go ahead and put that on our big staff when the time comes.
The time is coming, so have
Let's
I.
get some sticks so we can at least test out these spells. Because we don't want to bother putting them on the staff if they're not going to be any good, am I right? Anyway, so, to make well, whatever it is that we use this Radiant Daisy for, we need to add a Daisy, Glowstone, Nightshade, and a block of Redstone. And using the above recipe, we can create a spell that will do high damage to struck creatures in a large beam in front of me. Yeah, piercing rays, sunlight, sounds like my cup of tea. Using that against the vampires, they will not be happy. So double checking the spell components, Glowstone, Nightshade, and Redstone block, which I've already collected. Glowstone, Nightshade, Bop, and
Bop boop
Redstone.
beep.
Let's just
Thank goodness this night vision is really coming through.
Ready. Mix it on up. There we go. We got the powder. Time to make some staffs. So this will be number 1, and this will be number 2. All right, let's see what we got here. So of course I like the color of this one better, but we have Solar Smite and Shining Rays. Who wants to be the test?
Subject. The one time this place is abandoned.
Well, quite a time for Packhaven to be silent. I mean, you know, we try to
Check the
hang
water.
out with some friends and just talk about the threats and have a good time, and you launch invasions at us. But now, it's not a threat to be found. That's cool. That's real cool. Sure, it was a beautiful sunset to, keep us company. Maybe there's going to be some guys over by the vampire hut. That seems like the place we would find them. So let's run really quickly. And are you serious? I know one way we can get some enemies to test these out on. One way that's already prepared.
Another
15
dimension.
ways, in fact. 15 lucky
That works too.
blocks. This is gonna be crazy. So, I have
Deal
no
with it in the
idea
next
where to start,
episode.
because we need to find some stuff to fight. So I'm hoping some of these are actually going to be quite unlucky. Sure, we could test these staffs out on the swords, but that's not special. And this light gods we're talking about, this has to be special. So we got some potions, some carrots. I do like no. Safe. Thank you, Moon
I'm
Goddess,
drowning.
for protecting me in my time of need. Let's break open this one. No, baby xylophone.
You want enemies, but you're in the water. They can't help you.
He had 2 eyes and everything. Ah! That hurt! That hurt a lot! I'm actually a little scared of this test. Let's make these things a little smaller first, shall we? Really? That didn't even weaken you? There you go. Alright, let's see how you like a little bit of light. Seem to do some damage. It's better than a lot of things have done. I guess we're not really going to be able to test if they ignite targets. Decent range. But the damage seems a little low on the solar.
If only I had night vision.
Oh, you gotta be careful. How about on the real difficult one? The Radiant Flower spell. Could use some work. Oh, I missed. Yeah, it doesn't quite tear them down. Well, plus I can miss, so.
That's annoying.
Alright. Once we get our Terra up, we'll test it one more time against those small ones. But let's pop these so they don't become a problem. No. Just stay back. Test is concluded. Alright, we need to... let's just go over into the water. We'll be safe against them in the water. Temporarily. We have more blocks to open up. Like, oh, look at all the flowers. Now, that was the block you want to get when... ooh. Looks like one of the blocks got destroyed. But in fairness, it created a new block in its place. So... oh. A little bit of diamonds right there. Some books. Some potions. A well. I will throw in an iron block. And I tried using a golden coin, and that doesn't even work in that situation.
Huh.
I'll pick up this diamond block, though. That's value. That is EMC. That's the power of transmutation right there. Some spider's eyes. Where are all those potions? Baby xylophone. I'll save you. Yes. It got his head. Perfect.
Thank the
So
gods.
let's just, there we go.
Or guess
He
goddesses.
looks like he's a little wizard, like he goes to some sort of school of magic. That's cute. But we have 3 more blocks to open. So let's start with this one. Ow!
Rude.
I was gonna say that could have been bad if we weren't in the water. Okay, against weaker targets, this spell shines. And against stronger targets, I can do that.
Your revenge on the Magna Cobra.
Oh, hey, little creeper.
The Magma Cobra.
Now, we already got a friend, but here you go. Have a flower. There you go.
Mmm.
And finally, the last block shall be
Fireworks.
and money.
Heck yeah.
Happy 15, everybody.
Well, happy Valentine's
15.
Day for us, I guess.